This person says, you have to admit, Trump is the best thing to ever happen to your channel, LOL. Now you have years of content, exclamation point. Sleepy Joe was non-existent. You're right to a degree. You really are. The beautiful thing about doing the type of content that I do, in my opinion, is that it's never ending. I love people who do cooking content, right? I would think at some point in time you run out of recipes, but I don't know. Maybe you don't. Or people that do a certain type of finite type of content that you might run out of material at some point in time. Politics never ends, no matter who's in office, right? Had Kamala Harris won, we would be talking about the good and bad things that she's doing and the good and bad things that the opposition party within Congress are doing and trying to do. We would still be talking about state level politics. Having Trump in the mix makes it more exciting because he's such an unbelievably fascist imbecile that he makes news morning, noon, and night, day in and day out. So yes, it is a shit ton of free content. And the ironic part about it is, and this is, I'm being 100% sincere, I'm not trying to be facetious when I say it. Ironically, I now make 100% of my living off of my various social media channels, right? I make a little bit here, I make a lot more in other places. Here, I film most of my content, if not all of my content, and sometimes on TikTok, and then it goes to other social media platforms because of the editing tools on TikTok. I make a little bit of money on TikTok. I make a lot more money on other social media platforms, but he kept the editing platform I use on the air for me to be able to use that editing platform to explain to you how much of a fucking dumbass he is, how much of a danger to our country he is, and I get paid for it. He is going to destroy my trucking company, right? He's going to hurt agriculture again. He's going to hurt manufacturing again. Our tariffs are back on with Canada and Mexico again, so that, price of shit's going to go up. We're going to be in trade wars with numerous countries. It is going to get expensive to live, and a whole lot of people are going to find their sources of incomes squeezed because industries are going to be hurting. Trucking's going to be hurting, shipping's going to be hurting, agriculture's going to be hurting, retail's going to be hurting. We're probably going to see inflationary measures again. It's going to all happen again. But he can't take away my ability to talk about it. He can take away maybe one or two of the platforms, but he can't take them all away. And as long as they're going to pay us to talk about it, yeah, I'm going to cash in on this fucking cow. I am going to tell you all of it while he's in office. I'm going to tell you how we need to, or suggest how we need to resist it, tell you the good and the bad, tell you when things are happening, discuss the midterms that are coming up, all of it. And I'm going to get fucking paid to do it. I think that we have figured out a business that almost can't fail. Having said that, anything can fail, so knock on wood, but people are interested in hearing a lot of different people's opinions on what is happening in the world. There are people out there that give you actual news. Aaron Parnas, people like that, they're vital, right? They're the ones that come in and give you news. I give you my opinion on what's going on. I give you factual information, but I also give you my opinion. And as long as there is politics, as long as there are social issues, and as long as there is a microphone to be had, they're willing to pay us to give our opinions. So, yeah, in a way, you're sort of right. He's going to fuck up a lot of areas of this country, and I'm going to be able to continue to keep a roof over my head. We're not talking about making millions of dollars, but be able to keep a roof over our head and be able to pay our bills through telling you how bad of a person he is. The irony that exists in all of that is just oh so sweet.